Hello, and welcome to the Using Music for Well-Being in Everyday Life Learning module. My name is Angelique Voss, and I am a board-certified music therapist with UH Connor Whole Health. Today, I will be talking with you about well-being and how to use music as a strategy for creating well-being in your everyday life. The learning objectives for this module include defining everyday well-being, explaining how music is an effective, holistic approach to well-being, exploring potential music strategies to achieve the feelings of happiness and well-being as often as possible, and exploring 6 specific ways you can put music to use in your everyday life to promote self-care and well-being. Everyday well-being is not only the experience of physical health, it includes having good mental health, high life satisfaction, functioning at your best, having a sense of meaning or purpose, and feelings of happiness as often as possible. Your well-being also affects how you are able to deal with stressors and events in everyday life. It also affects your happiness, which in turn sets the condition for natural energy and a natural zest for life. Music is an effective modality for promoting well-being because it affects and stimulates many areas of the brain. Depending on the avenue through which you are experiencing music, whether you're listening to music, playing an instrument, moving to music, or any other music experience, imaging shows that different areas all over your brain are lighting up with activity. Music also affects the whole person and is an individualized experience for each. It meets us where we currently are and helps us express those emotions and release them. When emotions are too complex to express with words, music can also help. When listening to music that you are personally enjoying, neurotransmitters open up and release feel-good hormones like oxytocin to brighten your mood. Music also gets us out of fight-or-flight mode and stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest mode. This allows great executive functioning, better decision-making, reduced brain fog, and decreases the release of the stress hormone cortisol. Music inspires us to be the best we can, to make needed changes, and it motivates us to exercise, clean the house, and even dance. So in short, music can have these benefits listed here. As you can see, music increases health and well-being, especially when used intentionally as a self-care or mindfulness experience. Here are 6 strategies using music in everyday life to promote well-being, and we are going to go through each individually, including the benefits and ideas for how to experience each one. The first strategy is to listen to music with intention. Most of us listen to music, probably on a daily basis, but here we are talking about taking that listening a step further and listening to it intentionally. Not with the music in the background while you work, study, or commute, and not hearing music randomly while shopping or at the doctor's office, but taking a few minutes each day to sit and really listen to all you hear, the sounds, the music, the lyrics, and so on. First, how do you choose the right music? Well, you find something you prefer to listen to and something that you have positive associations with. Do you want to relax? Do you need to get your day started with something inspiring? Or do you need to express certain feelings? Whatever your intention, choose music that fits that need. I encourage you to create playlists, which many of you probably already do, but create some for different intentions. A relaxing playlist, songs that find or bring you peace, songs that pump you up. This way, when you're ready and taking the time to listen intentionally, you don't have to spend extra time trying to find the right songs for your need in that moment. Try using different playlists at different times of the day. Explore what works for you when it comes to intentional listening. And be sure, if you get bored or tired of songs, always try to add some new music now and again. Change it up as needed. How do you go about listening to music with intention? Really, it's about creating space for it and then focusing on the music you enjoy. Here are some tips. Find a place where you won't be disturbed and turn off all the notifications on your electronic devices. Get as comfortable as possible, whether that's seated in a chair or laying down on the floor. Find a space that you have positive associations with. Elevate your feet and find a position where your body feels supported. It really is beneficial to schedule this time. You deserve this time for you, so don't make it another demand. Set a reasonable goal and listen for as long as is possible for your schedule. The second strategy to use music to promote well-being is to sing. Your voice is your natural instrument, and there are many benefits, physical, mental, and emotional, to using your voice. And if someone told you when you were younger that you can't sing, just forget that. You aren't singing for them or anyone else. You are singing for you and your well-being. You're not attempting to be a professional or or famous singer, so use your gift and reap the benefits. Those benefits include taking proper full breaths to release tension. Again, activating the parasympathetic nervous system through internal vibrations created while singing, humming, or chanting. This also massages your insides. When you're singing, you are expressing emotions in a healthy way. You can only sing in the present moment, so it helps us to stay mindful and enjoy the moments. You can sing with family or friends, and while you're singing, you generally move your body, which is good for you too. How do you go about singing, chanting, and humming for well-being? Well, just do it. Sing anywhere and everywhere you can. This is usually as beneficial to those around you as well. Use intentional words and sing those words during your meditations or prayer time. If you don't know the words or don't want to sing, just hum along. Play around with melodies and sing whatever you are feeling in the moment. And again, join in singing with those around you. Make it a social practice. The third strategy to use music to promote well-being is to songwrite through lyrics or composing music. I know it sounds difficult, but it really doesn't have to be. Songwriting helps you to express yourself and gain insight or awareness about how you are feeling. It gives your emotions a voice and validation. You can create songs as a gift for someone or to express emotions to someone. In these ways, it's kind of similar to journaling. You can tell a story, and the topics you choose can be serious or even funny. You can use an instrument to make up music, but most importantly, just give it a try. It can be easier than it seems. Again, we're not going for a new profession here. We are shooting for creating more well-being in our lives. To put songwriting into your well-being practice, get a journal or notebook that inspires you. Take a song you already know and change a few words to make it more personable and relatable to you. In the same sense, take just the melody of a song you know and rewrite all the words according to what you need to express. Find an instrument that's easy to play. With just a couple lessons online even, take a tank drum or a Native American flute or singing bowl, drum, or a shaker and compose a song. Record it with your smartphone. Create melodies using syllables like la, with no specific words, just expressing through song. You can also write a story and set it to music, either to music that already exists or to something that you compose. The fourth strategy to use music to promote well-being is just to make music. You can take lessons or get instruction, or just improvise and create as you go. This can help us stay in the moment, rediscover our feelings of playfulness and happiness, and it's something I highly recommend doing with others. Play music with a group of friends, family, or neighbors, or your kids, and make it a social experience. Music making to promote well-being can be as simple or as focused and intense as you need it to be. As mentioned in the previous slide, there are many instruments that don't take a lifetime of lessons and practice to learn how to play well enough to enjoy making music with them. On the other hand, you could also decide that you are going to take those formal guitar or piano lessons you've always wanted to take and learn that way. There are also many free lessons online now via YouTube or other platforms. You could also create beats or little melodies with free apps available on your smartphones and computers. Once again, you can always get together and make music with others. The fifth strategy to use music to promote well-being is to move your body along with the music. There are so many benefits to not only listening to music, but also moving with the music in any way that's inspired through you. Here is a list of some of those benefits, such as improving mood, managing stress, boosting your immune system, and so on. Using movement with music for well-being can be accomplished in a number of ways. Simply just move your body to the music, wherever you are, whenever you can. You can also attend an event where dancing and moving is encouraged and accepted, like at a drum circle, for example. You can listen to motivating music while you're working out or exercising. In that same realm, listen to music while you're doing some simple stretches or yoga poses. Finally, join a class that uses music and movement, such as Zumba or cardio drumming. The final strategy we will talk about today to use music to promote well-being is to allow music to assist in other relaxation exercises or experiences. Music can enhance everything you do, and especially when you are attempting to relax. Our physiological functions actually entrain to the music. Therefore, listening to slow, soft music while doing other relaxation techniques can only enhance your ability to relax. It can lower your heart rate and blood pressure, as well as release muscle tension. It can calm the nervous system and reduce stress and anxiety. Listening to soft, slow music without words before bed can even improve your sleep. Instead of your mind wandering or thinking about your to-do list, you can focus on the music. It can be difficult for many to meditate or pray while in silence. The music can provide more comfort in that area. So how do we practice using music-assisted relaxation for well-being? As mentioned, use music without words when you can. Lyrics can remind us of events or experiences, and then our brain takes off with that story instead of focusing on relaxing. You can sync your breath with the music. You can do a body scan with music where you relax each part of your body one by one. You can visualize a safe, relaxing space where you enjoy being and notice the sights, smells, sounds in this space supported by the music. You can take part in a group sound bath or listen to one online. We already talked about gentle stretching to music. You can also do a self-massage with music. Rub your own fingers and hands, pat down your arms and legs, rub your own shoulders. Lastly, you can hum along with relaxing music, or you can color or draw to music as well. All of these activities and many more, anything you find relaxing, really can be enhanced with the use of proper music. As we conclude this learning module, Using Music in Everyday Life, I want to leave you with a quote from a great neurologist and author, Oliver Sacks. Music can move us to the heights or depths of emotion. It can persuade us to buy something or remind us of our first date. It can lift us out of a depression when nothing else can. It can get us dancing to its beat. But the power of music goes much, much further. Indeed, music occupies more areas of our brain than language does. Humans are a musical species. We are innately musical beings, and I encourage you to continue to explore these strategies given to you today and others where you can use music to promote well-being in your everyday life. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to use music in some way every day.